as I was saying, in sets of 12, I got like 5 sets. And then the smaller pieces, I didn't want to throw anything away, so I did do some smaller ones. This might just be one set. I don't know how many there are in here, but they're just a little bit smaller than these. And then these were thinner scraps that were already this size that it's 1.5 inches, and these were the smallest tag on the punch. And like I said, I didn't want to throw it away because look at some of these. Look how pretty that paper is. Some of them are blank, like nothing, but you will pair them up with all the pretty paper. So okay, so moving on, the last pieces of my scraps. Okay, you know how in all paper pads you have to cut the top part that's holding them all together, and when you cut it up you get like these pieces at the top. This is actually from the cut apart, but sometimes you get like a piece like that. Well, what I did is I just used all those strips that I cut up from the top of the paper, and then some other scraps that were also in the shape of strips. I used those, and I put adhesive on the paper, on the paper, and this is sized to fit one of these cards. So you can use these, and then just put like a die cut, and then like you could stamp a sentiment or just use an already pre-made sentiment on a die cut, or like this. And it's already the back already matches. I'm gonna make this into cards, but I haven't done so. Just want to show you the ones that I made, and these are bigger. I had to get another sheet of 8.5 by 11. Oh, this is where my paper went. I cut it up. So I just cut it up into 4s, 8.5 by 11, so it makes 4 card bases. And I put the strips of my scraps. I ended up having enough for maybe one more. I just threw it away because I didn't want to cut more paper and get more scraps. And it was just, I used almost every bit of this paper, so I didn't really mind. I usually throw these out anyways. Oops. Sorry about that. And then these were pieces of scraps that were not into strips. So I kind of made like this mosaic kind of thing. Cut it up. I didn't really enjoy it, but like I said, I was just watching TV and making this, and that was literally the very last one that I made before I put everything away. And I'm just going to show you really quickly all the pieces that I still have left over, but you can use this with something else. This is that piece that I showed you earlier from that 12 by 12. And then these are more cut aparts that I didn't use, but I'm just going to keep them like this and then use them as I'm making other cards. And then these are just some scraps that I couldn't throw away, like this with the flower, and then these with the flowers and the butterflies. I didn't throw these out. And then a lot of little words, phrases, and they're pretty cute. Like, not all who wander are lost. Oh darling, let's go be adventurous. And then from the cut aparts, all these tags are left over. Oops, sorry. Oh, it's moving. I'm not even touching the table. But okay, so all these tags, I just didn't know how to use them. I don't really know how to use the tags. So I may or may not just have these as a set to sell, or I could just keep them and use them for other projects or friend mail. I don't know. But I don't have any more matching paper. This is it. This is all I have left. These and these. That's it. Oh, just kidding. I have this journaling card left, and this one can go with anything. It doesn't have to be with this collection, so I just kept it because it just has the white and the dark blue, and so you can put it on any collection. So I'm gonna be using it on another of those large notebooks, or even a composition notebook, because I'm gonna be doing those too. But I didn't want to waste my composition notebooks with this particular collection. Okay, so this is the last. I had made another card, but I messed up the envelope. I scored it at the wrong places, so the envelope was squared and it didn't fit. So I ended up using that for scraps, and then this one, I actually cut it and used it to glue one of these things when I ran out of paper, like this one. And then this one, I could make another one of these, or I don't know, cut it up and mat it into one of, like, another one of these. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm just keeping it like that. That's it, guys. Let me see. Yep, that's all the projects that I did using this one paper pad and Amber's channel. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different projects, and you could stick to 1 or 2, or do even more, like do less of these and do more of something else. But I found out which ones were my favorite, which ones I'm gonna be doing again, which ones I don't really want to do. I don't really enjoy this one, I'm not gonna lie, but I do have this whole container that I do want to use up, so I'm gonna do those. And like I said, my favorites are these. These you can get 3 out of 1 sheet of paper, but you want to use 3 different patterns, so 3 sheets of paper will give you like 9 of these. So it helps you use up your paper. This one I really like the way this one turned out, and this one, but my favorite one, probably the cards. I don't know, it was just so easy and you can get so many of them. Like this, you will be working a long time and then realize you only made 10. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, at least to give you some ideas for some gifts, or if you are doing a craft fair. This is not the first time I'm doing some of these projects, but this is the first time I'm going to attempt a craft fair. And even if I don't do it, I have a lot of stuff that I sell to my family and friends. But even then, you know, nice to have these available in the holidays as little gifts, co-worker gifts, teacher gifts, you know, all types of gifts, and they're affordable and they're super easy and they're super cute. So again, don't forget to check out Amber's channel, and if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I will be coming back to share my next project with you, also using one of Amber's tutorial, and I'm not sure when I'm going to be done with that one. That one's going to be a little bit more time consuming. But I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Bye bye.